and starving. I forgot to bring snacks for our second break today. Just got like no sleep last night. Just brain too full of thoughts. And like, I have so much going for me right now. And yet, I was just like racked with an overwhelming sense of despair. Like not even like regular depression, just Danganronpa. Danganronpa voice, Danganronpa. School today. Right. So, textiles was synthetics, which is pretty much majority of what I wear. I pretty much live in synthetics, which are not especially breathable or comfortable, but they are cheap as hell. Easy to clean and care for, quite durable. So we're learning about the different types. You know, they've got names like nylon, spandex, polyester. Now polyester is the only one though that's actually named correctly. It's polyethylene. Whereas nylon is supposed to be polyamide. And spandex is polyurethane. So they're all different polymer chemicals. They're all plastic and they're all derived from oil or coal. All those industries are different offcuts from those industries. Yeah, they're different chemical compounds and different combinations of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, etc. So they all behave slightly differently. Different elasticities, durability, tensile strength, that kind of stuff, and cost, obviously. We looked at some more somewhat depressing sustainability videos about plastic waste from the fashion industry, which is just making me double down on being like, okay, I need to use upcycled fabrics, I need to find local source materials, which there's like none. You grow cotton in Australia, and they used to historically grow linen in like World War II, but not anymore, and it's like, we've got the right environment for it. And for like hemp and stuff too, but not for fiber. Or at least not for fabric, fiber. And then we also watched a funny video on, I think it was Dolce & Gabbana, one of their runway shows, which had some like beautiful pieces inspired by the city of Venice and like sequining and beadwork and stuff, but it hailed. And these poor models are just stuck in the middle of the runway on the river, and all these people running around trying to hide from the hail. It's kind of silly. Well, today was exciting in a really not fun way, because there was a incident in the sewing class today. Skip to this timestamp if you don't want to hear about an injury. But a girl sewed through her finger today, which super mega sucks. Like she got her ring finger wedged in, like, and the needle through the nail and everything. And she was amazingly strong to it. Like she didn't freak out and try and pull it or pull the needle out or whatever. So because her nail was actually stuck in the machine, the security guy called a fireys, but he didn't explain it to them right. They just said a girl's finger was stuck in a machine, so they were thinking like a big machine, not a sewing machine. So they sent 2 trucks of dudes to dismantle this machine, this sewing machine. And we all like ushered out of the room or in the room across. So we weren't crowding her, freaking her out. Paramedic gave her something I've never heard of before, green whistle. So she's high on pain medication. But her parents came to pick her up, so she's okay now. Didn't have to end up going to the hospital, so that's good. But yeah, we got like nothing done today. We're out here in the garden, chilling in the garden. There's kind of construction noises, so I don't know how well this is going to go. They're like digging a big hole over there. Pattern making today. The most frustrating class. I managed to get ahead of where we're supposed to be in class. Just like following on from previous classes where we would do particular processes and things. I'm like, oh, that's next, so I'll do that process next. So I was ahead a bit, and teacher came to check my work, and she immediately was like, oh, did you copy mine? It's behind me. I didn't know it was there. Immediately assumed I was cheating or something. Like I couldn't have gotten ahead on my own. Anyway, the pattern for the button-up shirt is pretty much done now. I think we're going to do quality control after this break. I'm just pausing every time there's beeping. If I talked enough about yesterday and what happened, I guess there isn't much to talk else other than we didn't do much in class because someone was injured. But she came in today and she's fine, so that's good. Yeah, not a lot of new information learnt this week that I can convey. So not a lot of learning, just a lot of working on the assessment pieces, which I'm still behind on in drawing. I'm fine with everything else, it's just drawing. I think I picked which design I want to do. It's kind of between two, but I'm going to draw them both up and then decide which one I want to submit for the design brief. A trick I learned today in pattern making for mathing out buttonholes. The shirts look weird usually if the buttons go all the way to the bottom. So measure up like one button size from your hem. So buttonhole space, button size from the top, button size from the bottom hem. Divide that space up how many buttons you're going to be having, and then don't put the bottom one on. So like if you can fit six, put 5. It just looks more natural that way. Yeah, I'm not sure what much else to talk about. LARP tomorrow is Battlegrounds game, so that means instead of the normal warbands and this narrative and the story and everything, it's like 2 big armies, and one warband gets designated to lead each army, which is cool. It's a different way of playing, a bit more combat focused, so I might do archery instead of healing, because healing's a bit intensive and relies more on roleplay, and it's not really the space for roleplay, that kind of gameplay. So we're going to shoot some shit. Obviously stream next week is going to be Psychonauts. I have a strict end time for that because I have dance practice afterwards. Finally getting some dance practice in. It's just so hard getting availabilities together. Bobby. Hello. So, quick assignment check-in. I know I didn't talk much about drawing class. So where we're at with textiles, fully caught up. I've organized my folder, gotten more sleeves to put all the paperwork in, and I've digitized it all as well. All the homework pieces are done for that one. Design, still need to organize the folder. The digitizing stuff is up to date so far. Oh no, I think I organized the folder. I just need to do that design brief and one of the other renders. CAD, I realize actually needs to be submitted in an A3 folder, even though all my pieces are A4. So I'll need to organize that folder, finalize the trade drawings that I've been doing, add on all the instructions to the specification sheets, digitize it all. Construction is up to date. Folder has been organized. As you put each sample in its own little pocket and put a header on it. So that's all organized and prepared for all the future samples we still have to finish. And again, digitized. And then pattern making, I organized the folder and caught up on all of the workbook tasks. And it's all digitized, so that just needs more classwork to, do the last exercise we haven't been taught how to do. So yeah, mostly it's just drawing. Yeah, sorry there wasn't much to talk about this week. That LARP game went really well. well as I expected, to be honest. Our warband ended up being one of the leaders. We had this whole concept of like, okay, each Jaeger is going to lead a squad of all the other members. It's going to be super coordinated. Definitely didn't happen. Definitely didn't happen that way. And I was doing archery instead of healing, and I suck at archery so much. I do not have the draw length to get these arrows to go like anywhere. But yeah, we'll see. I think that's an idea to like 3D print a riser on the grip to like increase my draw length. But we'll see. Besides the point, that's not fashion school stuff. Yeah. Sorry about the uneventful video. Say bye bye, Bobby.